Hey everyone, welcome to Beyond Decadent Planning with Erin. Today we are going to be cash planning for the week of August 15th. Apologies on the light. I have a whole bunch of lamps, but my filming light apparently died on me, so I need to get a new one. But that's okay. We have a little bit of a bigger budget this week, so I can order one on Amazon out of my spending account. So I'm going to be giving myself, well, both my husband and I, a little bit of extra money, I think, this week to account for that. Okay, so we are going to be cash planning for 1,765. For those of you who are just joining us, I used a zero-based cash budgeting system where every dollar that comes in has a specific purpose. Most of the money actually goes to my bills on a biweekly basis, and then any cash left over after my bills are planned for, I then withdraw in cash and allocate to specific different areas here. This is the second week or the second pay that I'm actually using my condensed cash envelopes. So we'll see how this goes. But yeah, it's going to be a wild ride. I'm just getting back from vacation. So I definitely used a little bit more on my vacation than I was planning for. We had an urgent issue that came up that I actually had to empty out my emergency fund and some of my a lot of my savings challenge. So those amounts are a little bit lighter. So I'm definitely trying to are going to attempt to add extra money into those accounts to make up for that. Thankfully, this is one of our larger pays, so I'm able to do that. But let's get started. So these top envelopes here are in my wallet. I typically spend all of that money within a few week period or 2 week period. So that's all that goes in my wallet. And then the blue ones are kind of my longer term spending accounts, things that I'm saving or putting in on a regular basis. I never actually empty them out unless I have to spend from it, of course, but it just is like a sinking fund. So every dollar that I put in there just continues to build up specific amounts. And then these ones are more specific things that I am looking to use for specific things. So I'm saving for like Christmas, semi-seasonal, car maintenance. That's for if something goes wrong with my car and that kind of thing. So let's get to it. So these wallet ones are typically about the same amount, but I am going to be putting in a little bit more into food this week. So actually, and I forgot my calculator. So I will get that on here. So first things first, I'm going to put 1765. Oh, and apparently I can't type. 1765, and then I minus out. So for food, I'm putting $700. This is for eating out, groceries, Costco, that kind of stuff. Oh, 65 minus 700. There we go. 1,065 left. Gas, I'll put in 200. And that is standard amounts for me. Entertainment and household, we don't have a lot going on. Like I said, we just got back from vacation, so I just put in $25 just to have a specific amount in there. And then like I said, I need to give myself and my husband extra spending money, mainly because, well, at least mine, I'll be using for a new filming camera because this one is dead. And of course the light isn't replaceable. So I don't know what I'm going to do there, but I do actually kind of want a different one. The one I have is on a stand. I'd like one that actually goes, attaches to my desk so I can move it around a little bit better. So we'll see what I can budget for out of my $50. the other big ones I want to do, I want to put $50 in medical and $50 into subscriptions. So those are specific amounts that I put in every week. And then beauty gets 25. That's typically for my hair. Although you'll see I did get my nails done. My mom actually treated me when I got back from vacation to a manicure, so I didn't actually have to spend any money, but I realized I miss getting manicures. I did them all last summer myself, and I absolutely loved it. But it is really nice getting my own or someone else to do my nails. For clothing, I am going to be putting a large amount into clothing, and that's because my oldest has outgrown all of his shirts. He has had a little growth spurt, so all of his shirts are kind of waist height, and he likes them a little bit longer, so they're uncomfortable for him. So he definitely needs some new clothes before school starts. And then kids, I'm going to be putting in $50 there. So that is for things like school and sports. We just actually spent $150 on all of his school supplies. So I've actually got to empty out that or move some of that money onto my credit card from my envelope because we ordered off of Amazon. So that will, I think it was 150. So I'll have to unstuff that from that envelope, but I want to build it up because we have, hockey cash calls once all the teams are made. And that's usually about, a few $100s. So I'll need to get that out of there. I'm going to leave date night just because I don't know how much I'm going to have to spend there. I do also want to put in $100 into emergency because again, like I said, we had to withdraw all of my emergency fund for an issue that happened during our vacation. And then seasonal, I want to put in $200 there just because we have Christmas coming up. And so that really just leaves us $140. I'm going to put $50 into car maintenance. And so that leaves 90. So let's put 25 into savings. And again, my vacation envelope is empty, so we'll put another 25 into there. And that leaves me 40 for birthday and gifts and date night. Actually, how much do I have in birthday? Got 110 in birthday and date night. We've got 60. I don't think we're going to be able to go on. I'd like to get birthday up. So I think I'm going to put 25 in birthday. And then that leaves me with 15 for date night. So let's add that up. Just make sure it comes out to the 17 and I didn't miss anything. There we go, 1765. So I am balanced, which is amazing. Okay, and now these columns here, it's really just to determine the denominations. Of course, I can't get just $1,700 in 100s because there's some definite smaller amounts there. So I just need to make sure I have enough cash for each of my envelopes. So we're going to try and do as big as possible The 700 I'm going to do a little bit different. So we'll do 400 and then 200 there and 500 or 500, 520s. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. Gas needs to last 2 weeks. So I'm going to give 4 50s and then 25. Jeff will also get $50. Beauty will get 25. Clothes. I'm not spending that all at one store. So we are going to do 2 50s and then a 1 and a 5. Kids, medical, and subscriptions. I think I can just do 50 for all of those. Birthday gets 25. Car maintenance 50. Emergency 100. Seasonal. Again, I'm not probably spending that at 2 different stores, so I'm going to do 100 and 2 50s. And then my savings challenges and vacation will just get 25. Okay, so let's count that up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 5s. So that's 35. 110. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 20s, which is 220. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 900. And then 4, 5, 6, which is 600. So let's make sure that all equals out. So 600 plus 900, 220, 10, and 35. So 1765. So I am all balanced. So that is my cash planning process. Not super, super complicated, but hopefully this allows me to make some good decisions with my spending, and I have enough in here for whatever comes up my way. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button. If you want to see more, hit subscribe, and as always, comments are welcome. Thanks, everyone.